my own dad would try to steal from me, but that's exactly what happened. My name's Evan, I'm 27, I live in Pittsburgh, and I work as a paramedic. On my off days, I rebuild old motorcycles in my garage. It's my therapy after the chaos of emergency calls, and it keeps me grounded. My dad, however, was a different story. He used to be this hard-working steelworker everyone admired, but after the plant closed in 2016, he never recovered. He bounced from odd job to odd job, drank too much, and slowly slipped into the shadows of his own bitterness. Still, he was my dad. I tried to keep some respect alive for him, but over the past year, I noticed small red flags. Cash disappearing from the house when he visited. Random scratches on my debit card statement, gas stations I never stopped at, bars across town I'd never been to. He always had excuses. Oh, must have been a clerical error, or I just borrowed 20, I'll pay you back. I wanted to believe him, so I did. Until one Saturday in March, I came home from a double shift to find a man in my driveway circling my black '08 Honda Civic like a vulture. He waved a folded-up title in his hand and said, "So you're the son. Your dad told me the car's his to sell, said you were moving abroad." My blood ran cold. That Civic wasn't just transportation, it was the first car I bought after saving for years. I had rebuilt half the engine myself. I snatched the paper from his hands, and sure enough it was a forged title, my dad's signature scribbled over mine. I confronted him that night at my mom's house. He didn't even deny it. He just said, "Son, I'm in deep. The tables turned on me. You've got a steady job, you can buy another car. Don't be selfish." Selfish. That word hit like a slap. He had racked up over $30,000 in gambling debts. He'd maxed out credit cards, borrowed from co-workers, and now was pawning off anything he could find. And in his mind, my car was just another chip on the table. I stayed calm. Instead of screaming, I laid it out. "You ever touch my car again? I'll file a police report. Forgery, attempted theft. I have this guy's number and the fake title as proof." He called me ungrateful and stormed out. The aftermath was ugly. He started blowing up my phone with texts, sometimes begging, "Please son, just a loan, I'll quit, I swear." Sometimes raging, "You owe me after everything I sacrificed for you." When I blocked his number, he showed up at my workplace, creating a scene in front of the ambulance bay until security dragged him off. I had to file a restraining order. My mom cried when I told her, but even she admitted he'd become dangerous. The court papers seemed to snap something in him. He went from harassment to silence almost overnight. And then came the escalation I didn't expect. I found out from a neighbor that he'd been driving past my house at night, parking down the block with the lights off, just watching. My neighbor, a retired cop, snapped photos and handed them to me. I turned them in, but here's where the light broke through. During all this, my buddy Lucas, another paramedic, kept showing up for me. He'd help me wrench on bikes, let me crash on his couch when the stress got too much, and remind me that family isn't just blood, it's who shows up when the house is burning. The twist, my dad ended up pawning his own wedding ring and tools just to scrape by. He lost everything he thought gave him leverage. And me? I realized the Civic wasn't just a car, it was proof I could build something with my own two hands and keep it safe, no matter who tried to take it away. I never thought my own dad would try to steal from me. But now, I know blood can betray you just as fast as any stranger.